the one who had beers at lunch.
Yeah, well, it's Friday, man. And to be honest with you, I was just glad to get what I got done.
What you talking about?
Well, I mean, I got a couple of really cool guitars done, and I was like,
And then you went out and chugged a bunch of beer
I
at
didn't
lunchtime.
Chug a bunch of beer out front in my car. Just sat in the Buick and drank. Yeah, that sounds like something I would do.
In the Park Avenue?
Mm-hmm. In front of the shop.
Just chugging beers.
You go, I forgot something in the trunk. Well, slam a bunch of beers. Yeah. This isn't the Winter Nam show. It's Texas Toast Guitars. All right.
Hey everybody, it's Matt and we're at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for watching another wildly exciting reveal video for the double whammy Reveal-O-Tron Friday, the last Friday of February. Hey, somebody just sent us a super chat. Tony Lopez, how you doing, Tony?
Says invoice, please.
I have not forgotten about you, Tony. I just have been kind of swamped, and my wife has been yelling at me a lot for the last couple of days. And a lot of it is tax related, which I think is almost done.
Good.
Now, I'm going to keep bellyaching about it until the 18th at least, because I have another appointment to go to the accountant person. But anyway, hey Chris, how you doing? Do you have to?
I'm good.
Do you have to make?
Fine.
You have to, because of all the beer you've been drinking?
Yeah, no. All the beer, yeah.
I had beer at lunch too.
Yeah.
But it's more
Sometimes,
funny.
Yeah. Well, it was a late lunch too. What was it, 3?
Yeah, it was
we went
pretty
to lunch.
late.
Yeah, because we had to wait for the UPS guy.
Yeah, we had to. So,
come by.
That's another thing that we did this week. We got everyone's body for the Build Up Body class, online class. All those guitars, bodies are shipped out with one exception. There's one going to Holland or Finland or Norway. That's where it's going. And I haven't sent that one out yet because he wants some tuners. I got to put him in the box with the guitar body. Anyway, so we just did a reveal on the Hotel Coral Essex Sunday Driver. Very cool guitar.
Yep.
I'm kind of hoping we don't sell it because then I get to keep it for a little while.
Because then you get to say Hotel Coral Essex.
Yes, which
over
always
and
makes
over.
me think.
Yeah.
But I think that guitar is going to be gone, daddy, gone really fast.
Dave Hawkinson says, Happy Friday.
Hey,
Happy
Dan,
Friday
happy
to you
Friday
as well,
to
Dave.
you too, man.
Yeah.
So speaking of things going overseas, this reveal that we are doing is for what? Give us a little bit of the backstory while I chug some more
this
beers.
is for Thomas Kolb from Germany. And he's been a long time Patreon guy.
Is
and
he
a long
watching
time-
now?
I bet you he is. I haven't seen his name pop up, but I can hardly see the screen. But I did get an email from him, and I'm not really sure how he feels about this guitar now that
really?
it's done. Well, yeah, I mean, he saw the thumbnail, and he sent me a note, but I guess he likes it.
Okay.
I don't know.
This guitar is something that you guys kind of sneaked under my nose. I mean, he didn't really, but you kind of did. It was like, oh yeah, hey man, I want you to build the guitar here, but don't think about what's over here, because you did some stuff that was kind of off the reservation for Challenger, right?
Sure.
What do you mean? No, for real, because it's got a lot of things that we've never done on a Challenger before, and stuff that I wouldn't say is standard stuff. And don't worry, we're going to show you guys all of that stuff here in just a little bit.
Oh, there's Thomas.
There he
You're
is.
amazing. Have a drink. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks, Thomas.
I was kidding about not knowing how he feels about the
Yeah,
guitar.
we were just horsing
He was,
around.
Yeah, he was very complimentary, even in just the little thumbnail that you could see. So I sent him some other pictures too.
Why don't we show him the real McCoy?
Yeah, so let's show him the guitar, and we can talk a little bit about what is and isn't standard on a Challenger.
Okay.
So he got a hold of me and he was like, hey, I think I want a Challenger.
Why wouldn't you want a Challenger?
Yeah, why wouldn't you want a Challenger? But I want some I want some custom features, and he sent me a list of the things that he wanted.
Get a
And
load of that
this is-
finish.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
that
that was
thing is
number
nice.
one. And we call this the Hammer Burst. And this one's got a lot of nice looking maple.
Yes, it does.
So,
Well, let's start at the
Yeah, let's just do our,
like
our
we
normal
normally
thing, and we'll
do.
talk about how it differs from the traditional Texas Toast Challenger.
Okay, so this has our very, very exciting and cool Texas Toast headstock that Mrs. Toast and I came up with many years ago. This has our classic 3 on a side. It has hip shot tuners, of course, because all guitars should have hip shot tuners.
But this one has...
This one has locking tuners, which are very nice, and they pretty much make restringing a breeze.
Mm-hmm.
String change are an absolute delight with this.
Yep.
Get a load of the neck treatment that Chris did. I don't know if you can see, but the headstock is shiny, and then the rest of the neck has a satin feel to it, which I really, really love. And that mahogany neck looks badass. One of the things that this guitar doesn't have that a normal Challenger does have is binding on the neck. Thomas wanted no binding on the neck, so we went ahead and did just our standard black poison wood fretboard. That's what that is, right? So black poison wood fretboard, which is a rosewood. And we did not bind it because he specially requested no binding.
Yeah, the other thing that he requested was a kind of a soft V profile.
Oh, that's right, a slightly asymmetrical V.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what it has.
Yeah, and it actually feels really, really nice. It plays really, really well.
You know why it feels so good?
Because you did it?
Because I shaped it. You know, we shape all of our necks one at a time by hand. And that's one of the things that separates us from a company that, like, well, you can get option 1, 2, or 3. You can pretty much tell us anything you want on neck shape, and we can do that.
Yeah.
So, is that Andy the Saint?
Yeah, he says, here's to a really beautiful guitar. Awesome work, gentlemen.
Thanks, Andy.
Thanks,
That's
Andy.
very cool of you. Hey, we're going to be working on his guitars on Tuesday.
We are.
Until we get them done.
Yep.
Okay, so...
all right, so
a couple of moving forward, this has the classic burst that Chris does so well. This does have a standard feature that will be, a feature that will be standard on all Challengers from this point moving forward, and that is maple binding on the body. Can you show that off a little bit there, Chris? So we weren't sure if we were going to love this as much as we do, but man, as soon as I saw it in real life, I'm like, I want that every single time. You know, flame maple beats plastic 10 days out of 10. And yeah, this looks really, really cool. I'm a super, super fan.
Yeah, and this is this body's chambered.
The body is semi-hollow. It's got a block running through the center, and is hollow on the upper horn and lower horn, which means that this guitar all total weighs just over 7 pounds. Normally, if this was a solid one, this would be in that closer to 10-pound range. But we've changed all of the Challengers to be semi-hollow and have this feature. So that's a very cool thing. This has P90, or what does it have? Moserite pickups? Or
no, these are Tone Rider P90.
Okay.
Humbucker sized. Doug Santaniello says you're finally listening to me, Matt.
Doug is 100% right.
Yeah.
By the way, Doug, Doug's coming out on the 12th. Doug and Dave are going to be joining us for the Mike Learn class on the 12th of April. That's going to be so cool. So,
Yep.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. So P90s, and then the thing that he really wanted was it was started off as just a Jazzmaster style tremolo, and we ultimately settled on the best of the best, which is the Mastery.
If you're going to go with the Jazzmaster Trem, you can't do a whole hell of a lot better than the Master.
No, and you don't want your custom Texas Toast guitar to have a bridge that says Fender patent applied for on it. So Jazzmaster Trem. It's got individual volumes for each pickup, master tone, 3-way switch. Yeah.
This guitar, when we put this together, we were looking at it, and it looks a lot like some of the stuff that you and I kind of based the Challenger on years ago when we came up with the design, and that was some of the stuff from like Fano and Cower and Collings and some of those guys.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see one with a Jazzmaster Trem, even though it's not a standard thing for us to do.
And then the other thing that we did to this one, it's a bolt-on.
Oh, why'd we do a bolt-on?
Well, I don't know that this is the full reason for doing that. Part of it was because we wanted to do the satin finish on the neck, and it's just easier to do if it's not glued in. But the other thing is, this is going to be way easier to ship to Germany because I'm going to pull the neck and ship the body separate. Well, not separate, but detached from. Yeah.
So we'll.
So this will fit in a much smaller box.
Yeah, we won't pull the strings. We'll just pull the neck off from the body, box it all up, add a bunch of pad, and it'll ship off for less money. Now, of course, on a mahogany neck or a maple neck too, something like this, a premium instrument like this, you want to use steel threaded inserts.
Yeah.
So did we do that?
We did indeed
Absolutely,
do steel inserts in the neck. So this thing will screw together 100 times, all exactly the same.
It'll screw together 100,000 times, all exactly the same.
I don't want anybody to take it apart 100 times.
No, I don't either.
Yeah. What else? I think that's about it.
Check out those funky mirror plates on the back.
Yeah. Because this thing's loaded up with chrome, so I thought, it needs more chrome.
It's rad, dude.
What's better than chrome? More chrome.
More chrome.
So, yeah. And it turned out really, really cool, and I dig it because I'm a jazz master guy. And I know Matt thinks that I had some sort of influence on putting a tremolo. I did not. I think the reason that Thomas went to me was because he knew that I would be able to get this done.
Thomas waited a long time for this guitar.
He did. He waited way longer than we were anticipating, and he was really good about it because we were talking about having it done in September, and September came and went pretty fast.
Yeah. But some of this, not all of it, but so I ordered this Mastery trem a long time ago. We just got it on Monday.
Yeah, actually, we had to go
Tuesday,
and get it on Tuesday.
That's right, I forgot.
They tried to deliver it on Monday. But anyway.
That's not the reason it took longer than it took. It just, things happen.
Just little things here and there added up to...
Let's talk about that a little bit. Guys, if you're interested in getting a custom guitar done and you want to start now, I stopped doing a bunch of the little dopey jobs and they're not dopey, they're just time-taking jobs. So like if a guy goes, hey, will you make a neck for my 1959 guitar that somebody, I'm like, nah, I don't do that anymore. Because what was happening is we discovered it was taking way too long to get all that stuff done and get the custom orders done. And the custom orders really are what we want to do more of. Now I know Doug is out there thinking, hey, what about my V? Doug's V goes into paint in 2 days. So that's going to be cool. I'm thinking he'll just pick that up when he comes out in April. I don't know. But maybe he wants us to ship it to him. I'm not sure. Doug, let me know. So everyone wants to hear this guitar, I bet you.
Sure.
Let's shut up and play the guitar.
Shut up. Play.
Oh, shit.
I always think that I have something that I'm going to play, and then I end up not having it. Oh, there you go.
Not everyone knows this, but last week...
I can do this all day.
I can do it all day. Not everyone knows this, but last Friday, Chris and Maui from the Aquasonics came in and played guitars for everybody in the Build a Classic Telly class. That was fun.
Yeah. We each played one. Well, I played the one we built, and he played the one he built.
Yep, it was fun.
So, and I find playing guitar with somebody else infinitely easier, or a band even easier.
Yeah, it's more enjoyable.
Yeah, and nobody wants to sit here and listen to me go. Especially when I screw it up.
I like to hear that. I'm going to go out to my car and chug this beer. Very cool.
There you go.
So guys, if you want to have a custom Challenger built, let us know and we'll be happy to put one together for you. We've got a lot more standard model Challengers coming very soon. We've got 2 more actually that will be revealed simultaneously, probably within, they will be revealed in March, right?
Yes.
Right. So, and we've got lots more guitars coming, you guys. So until then, until Sunday, which is the next live stream, this is Matt at Texas Toast reminding you that life is short. You might as well have a beer with your buddies from Texas Toast, and you might as well have a cool guitar. this is definitely a very, very
It's
cool.
very cool. I like this guitar a lot. This is right up my alley. So
Yeah.
It was super fun to build, and I enjoyed playing it today a little bit. And
Fun to play, cool to own. All right, guys, we'll see you on Sunday, if not before.